Hi, it's Hall of Famer Tony La Russa, and we're at the Coliseum one last time.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show, and we're with the great Tony La Russa. And Tony, it's good to see you.
Well, it's good reason to be here. Not just saying goodbye to the old place, but especially being surrounded by the fans who are so passionate and great here, support us for years, and seeing the guys that played with in the past, and they're putting on a good show.
Well, it's so cool, too, because you were here for the inaugural season in Oakland, and you also played in Kansas City for the A's, right?
Yeah, I signed, in fact, myself, Dave Duncan, Renee Latchman, Sal Bando, Reggie. We all signed with the Kansas City A's. And then 68, when we had the first season, I was on that club. Not for long. I got sent to AAA pretty soon, but 68 till 2024. Great history. Shame it had to end.
Well, you've remained a Bay Area guy, right? You're still around?
Yeah, we moved in with a family in the 80s, and we still live out in Contra Costa. I love the area, and appreciate the opportunity years ago, and then to come back as a manager. It's like I said when I was out there and introduced, guys just call me coattail manager because we had great teams, and I just rode the back of them.
Hey, that sounds like a good deal. And what do you remember most about coming to the Coliseum, maybe your first impression of playing here or managing here?
My first appearance was 68 opener. Ronald Reagan threw out the first pitch and 50,000 people here. And, we didn't have that monstrosity in center field. So it used to be a beautiful ballpark. But, over the years, 72, 3, and 4, when they won the World Series with my teammates, and then we come back in our time, I'm still haunted that we only won one and lost two because we had the club to win more. Player says because of bad management, and I didn't disagree. But, then they kept going. They had a lot of years in the playoffs, and the thing I remember the most, the fans were very passionate. I mean, they really embraced the ball club, and you had a home team advantage because they were so loud and supportive.
Well, I saw you kind of, talking with Reggie out there. So do you guys have a good relationship through the years, I imagine?
Well, it's in 1966 when he signed. Both played in Modesto, Class A, for the that was the Kansas City A's, and then together in 67, 68, 60, and then he became a star, and I became doing what we're doing now, sitting on the bench. But I watched his career, and he always had this ability to rise to the occasion. So there isn't anything about Mr. October that those of us who watched him, the big moment, Reggie was at his best.
Well, you mentioned Modesto. I grew up in the exotic city of Tracy. So.
Right down the street.
Yeah. Well, last question here. You probably remember very well the Days on the Green concerts. And curious, did you sneak to any of those? Or who was your very first concert? Because growing up, I went and saw U2 at the Oakland Arena, and we saw you in the crowd.
Well, here, I think we saw the Rolling Stones one year. And, between a few concerts here, but all the ones in the arena, our family, my wife and daughter, big rock and rollers, so we didn't miss any of them.
Well, Tony, it's great to meet you. Thanks for coming on, and it's great to take in this last day with you.
All right, man. Thank you.